All right, 5:30. Call to order. We have established a quorum. We have the three of us here, all present. Anybody want to speak? Nope. You want to speak as a homeowner? Speak as a homeowner? No, we're good?
I guess so, yeah.
I'm okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Reports, minutes. Did everybody get a chance to open the minutes? Michael sent them out?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta find out where what pile I
I
put them
don't,
in.
If not, I have
I
a
don't-
copy
I
here.
have them. I
Can I
got
get a copy
I
of
don't
that?
know where mine are now because I'm do you have an extra?
I can make another one.
Because
Michael,
my
did you-
iPad's not where it should be.
I did read them.
Maybe I should go into my
I don't think there's
mail.
anything I can do to fix. In my pile.
Michael, I found it if you haven't started. I think.
Sorry, my computer's slow.
It's all right. I wasn't in my mail. It was in my text there.
Maybe I don't. Maybe I gotta go in my minutes and.
Let's find you now.
Alright. I know here.
Where
I read them.
I did too. I just can't find
What day
them.
did he send? What did you send them?
Okay, that was after it is the treasurer's report.
I remember seeing the minutes for the fining committee. I don't remember seeing.
Yeah, I sent the filing committee minutes to you. There we go. You sent them on the 10th.
Why don't I have them?
The 10th.
March 10th.
March 10th?
Mm-hmm.
March 10th. Alright, okay.
Did his job.
March 10th.
I probably printed them someplace and put them in my folder over there. I printed them, but I did not have any changes from you guys.
Was that 60 days with the past due accounts? Was Nancy able to actually get that done?
I'm assuming not because there's one account you said that's 60 days past due, right?
Okay.
Well, I don't have it. I know I saw them. That's not it.
I'm sending them to you, Wendy.
All right.
I just sent it to you. Isn't that a cool pen? Lights up.
Very cool.
Yeah. Went to a closing and it was like, yeah, I'll take that. Hey, are we all good with the meeting minutes?
They're not coming.
Are you good with the meeting minutes?
I wrote.
When did you want that?
Oh, I thought you were looking for the emails.
She was trying to find it.
Yeah, I did see this. Why don't I have it? The same reason I'm not getting the email from you. You sent it as an email, right?
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Good.
I did not sleep last night, so I am very tired. 4 o'clock, I'm still laying there. No dozing, no nothing. Alright, so we're all good? I'll make a motion to accept the meeting minutes as is.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, Ariel, what do you got?
Alright, so I sent the treasurer's report, Tuesday.
Mhm.
Did everyone get it?
I got it, and I think I still have it. I
Okay.
think I saw it in
We passed
passing.
that to Ariel.
Yep, treasurer's report.
Oh, yeah, perfect.
I got it.
You're welcome.
Just like one copy for each, or two different? There's two.
Yeah, 2 different.
Okay. Any questions?
I don't have questions, but I do have an answer to your special assessment. They sent the account closure form to the bank today for the special. They're going to close that.
Perfect. Awesome. Alright. I'll go over a couple of quick highlights. So the foreclosure check on that property was received. It was, the reason why it was received, had been posted to the wrong account for a different homeowner. That was corrected. It's on the correct account now. And that homeowner, the one that had the foreclosure issue, now has a credit on their account. Currently, as of Tuesday, the credit was $65.74. That was after the posting of the April assessment, the second quarter assessment. I know that accounting is looking into why there's credit. The reason why there's credit is because the homeowners never made a payment other than this foreclosure check that we got, so I'm not sure exactly how there's a credit instead of the account being 0, but the county's looking into that. Other than that, past due accounts, with the second quarter assessment being posted on April 1st, there's a lot of properties that I guess are late on payment, so there's about 30 properties that owe more than $20. Of those, 2 are currently with Excella, and 1 has some amounts that are over 60 days past due. The one that's with, did you get an update, Michael, on that one that is with Excella on the foreclosure?
Let me see what she said.
Okay, well, he's looking at that. There were also a couple of questions that had come up during March's treasurer's report with regards to some expenses that I just couldn't account for. So accounting got back with some answers. There was yes, this was on the March's treasurer's report, which dealt with February's expenses. So in February, there was an unknown charge of about $315 under postage and delivery. So looking at what accounting set back, so the $315 is actually, or the extra money that was unaccounted for, is actually from the mailing for the budget meeting that was done back in November. I can't explain why it was posted in February, or let me put it this way, I can't explain why it was posted in 2026 and not in 2025. Because the meeting was in November, it should have been posted in December, I would assume. I can tell you why it was posted in February. That's because in January, somehow it was erroneously posted under general repairs and maintenance. And then it was removed from there and it was posted into postage and delivery. So that's the basis on that.
So that's gonna put us over for a year when it should have been on
So
last year.
correct, so the budget is going to show the, yeah, correct,
So,
okay?
does that mean we were on the good side in 2025? Because we didn't pay that?
I'd have
Until
to, I'd have to
2026?
look at the budget, I would assume so, I'd have to look at the budget from last year, but yeah. So that's that charge. There are also some bank service charges, and this, Michael, I still don't understand. We've got some charges, and then we have some credits on bank service charges, which it's posted as return payment fees and returned item fees. I don't understand why we're seeing them. I don't know how that works, I guess is my answer, or my question.
Okay.
But these are, I mean, they're there,
Where's the
some are,
question marks?
yeah, all of them. I mean, I guess my question is, I don't understand why we would have anything under bank service charges one way or another. I'm not sure where it comes from. I don't understand.
Good question. I'll look into it.
I just don't.
Yeah.
I mean, if it comes, I don't know if it comes from a return check, but if it does come up from a return check, why are we getting charged for return check? I just don't understand how that process works.
Because the return check should go on homeowner.
I would think, yeah. So I don't know. But, yeah. And then, the tech lockbox fee, we're still getting charged to 125, contracted for 100, and it was budgeted for 100. The insurance expenses is a little over budget because we approved the budget before we actually got the final estimate on the insurance for this year. And then, that's about it. Questions on it?
Because we got collected on that one debt, how are we financially solid? We're not in the hole. We're just breaking even?
Run that question by me.
Because now that we had that payment from the past due account that went to foreclosure,
Correct.
that makes us a little bit more soluble, that we're not in the red. We're more, even though there's red on certain ones, we're balancing it out, right?
I'm not sure if the answer I would give you is correct, being, I learn as I go along. But I would think that paperwork-wise, on the budget, where it doesn't help us or hurt us budget-wise, it doesn't help us on the paper budget versus actuals, because I don't know if it actually would show as an income. It's just, I'm trying to think how to explain it.
I hated accounting, so you're doing a fantastic job for me.
It's,
I took 4 semesters, but I hated it.
I mean, under the budget versus actuals, we have a certain budget for certain items, and it just counts our expenses on that line item. With regards to our actual bank account, if I were to physically go to the bank, then yes, we will have the extra money that came in from the foreclosure payment. But paperwork-wise, I'm not sure if that would be readily visible, where you would say it's like, oh, now we got this amount from the foreclosure payment, so now, we're,
I mean, because we were operating really close to the line. Now we got a little bit of cushion that we're not like, oh, tomorrow we're gonna be bouncing.
I hate to give you an answer on that one way or another, because it depends what we're considering. It's like, we're close to the line based on what we normally operate with, or on the money that the association should have in order to be able to replace things that break down or be able to take care of unexpected expenses.
All right, yeah, well, I just that, I think it's a fluid bank account that we work with, comes in, comes out. I mean, it's not like a pile here and it's all gone, so, I mean, it gets replenished with the quarterlies.
So what I can tell you is that that money that came in from the foreclosure payment went into the operating account.
Okay. That's
Okay, and it's in the operating account mixed in with everything else that all homeowners pay,
Yeah.
and mixed in with all the expenses when things are paid out.
Okay.
If you look at the budget versus actuals, let's just say, for example, postage and mailing, it's not like you're gonna see a difference now in the budget because the budget was already made. So it's not like you, on paper, you can say, it's like, oh, now I can spend more on postage and mailing.
Yeah.
So in the bank account, yes, you will have more money. If you go into that homeowner's account, yes, their debt will be wiped out with the association. With regards to the budget, though, the budget doesn't necessarily change because we're still remaining within that budget.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, but we can afford to, if we need to, that sign that now that the tree fell on, we may have to do some maintenance on that sign. So we're not gonna, we don't have to stress about, I mean, I'm not gonna replace the sign, but we gotta get maintenance on it now.
So I mean, if you want to touch base on the sign,
Yeah. I'm just looking to see if we got the cash now to do something like that.
I wouldn't I would hesitate to say that we now have the cash because it's not that we got extra cash. We got the cash that
Yes.
we were trying to make up before and we were owed. So
Yes.
it's not like we got a bonus.
No,
We just got
but we
what
were skimping where we needed to, now we have our money coming in, that came in, so we're caught up, so now we can, if we need to, fix something without. Right? I mean, because now we're caught up, now, because he came in, we were in a deficit because they didn't pay. Basically, we're in a deficit because they didn't pay. They paid, we're caught up, so now with anything we need to do, we should not be like in a hole.
not being an accountant, I would hesitate to answer that
Okay.
because I cannot give you a firm answer one way or another.
Personally, as a CAM, not an accountant, I think you guys are in a good position right now.
Okay. All right. Professional opinion. Not as an accountant, okay? Anything else?
Unless anybody has any other question,
All
that's
right.
it.
All right, let's, Michael, are you got anything to say, or are you gonna fill it in as we go?
And fill it in as we go.
Okay, so the car that was gonna be considered for fining
hmm
now has a, piece of wood on the driveway, and the car's been parking on the driveway. I haven't noticed the grass. Have you been by? I haven't been by this week to notice the grass, that one on Country Manor with the car.
So the grass will come back. What is noticeable is that because of the weight of the car now, there's divots.
So that would have to be addressed with a different finding if it is. So do you wanna check that address when you go out?
Yep.
To see? Okay. And that was the only one considering for fining, correct?
Yeah, just someone make a motion and second it saying we're not sending it to finding.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
All in favor?
I do have a question, but Michael had highlighted there were 2 properties there.
Mm-hmm.
Is there, I know we only have one here, I didn't know.
I just don't think they made it on in time, but they'll be on the next one. I'll make sure I send it to you
Okay.
with plenty of time.
Well, it was just odd because I was getting it out and then we switched the date.
Yeah.
So you're all moved in and good to go?
Yes.
Good. All right, so now we're in the ARBs.
Mhm.
Take them out.
Did we ever get an answer on being able to access the Excel report?
Yes, Nancy said she doesn't think it's possible.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
I don't have this one on there. Okay. 3455 Country Walk. Did you get the paint samples? Did you get, is that it?
You should have them.
These are the actual.
Exterior wall, Velcro, wood, stone, paint trim, soffit,
Yeah.
and garage door,
So
those
these-
were American Blend.
These are the actual.
Boy, they look totally different than that, don't they? See why we don't
Yeah.
like those?
Totally different.
Yeah,
Wow.
because this is that one, and that's that one.
I would have thought it was a red.
Yeah. See why we asked for,
Yeah.
This is the actual original one if you want.
alright. I do not have a problem with those colors.
No, they comply.
Yep.
Alright, all in favor? Or, yeah, all in favor?
I'll make a note. Yeah,
All
aye.
in favor, aye. Aye, we're good. Alright,
Is that the ARB? Do we have
Yeah.
to sign it?
Yeah.
This one here?
oh, that one, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, they look totally different.
Mm-hmm.
See why we require paint chips now?
And we brought up the fact that they're eventually going to be able to do this online, but we can still require.
With the chips,
Yep.
yeah. Do you have 3494?
Yes. The garage door.
Yeah, because I don't have it on my sheet.
Yep, I have it on here.
Today's date is,
Alright.
The ninth. $34.94 Country Walk. We're replacing
I'm
our
having a
garage
brain
door with
freak.
a
I don't
new
know what
garage
to
door
say
that meets the
there.
current hurricane and building
that's the reason I
specifications.
want to say.
It will be the same wood grain
Approved.
as
Approved.
that it currently is. And I sent back that we needed paint
I'm
samples. Did we
feeling the
get them?
dog.
We didn't. That is all we got.
Well, do you understand why?
Yep.
So this is what we got for the paint samples. They're gonna be the current same color. So I don't think it's, I think we need the copy. As we could tell by the last one, we need to know.
So it's not that the door is coming in this color, they are painting the
That's what
color.
it says.
Okay, and, yeah, these look like swatches, so.
Yeah.
if they're- okay.
So I'm gonna say, no, we need the paint.
Is this,
Denied or pending.
is this one ARB or two ARBs? Is,
Well, I also got, wait a minute,
this one says.
he's doing the painting for two different,
That's his old one that he put. He submitted an old one.
yeah.
But,
So I looked at it,
yeah.
this wasn't the right one. He submitted that, and then he submitted, so he's got one, it's two ARBs, an old one and a new one, but it's for the same thing, the garage door.
So
See, the
he's-
old one is what he painted the house. What was it, so this
So
is
this,
what,
this was like this.
Okay,
And
so
now
the
I
top
look at
one-
it, this one talks about a garage,
Yep.
and
and
this one is the
talks about the
house, look at
house.
the date on that house.
Okay,
So he submitted that to
that
say
is
it was
the
the
color.
same color,
color.
okay,
but we don't have a sample of the color, we only got the picture. So he just used that as a backup to the garage door.
so is he painting the house or?
No.
He's just painting the garage door,
Yeah.
okay,
So,
He just used that to show that
The
that
color.
color has been approved.
okay. Okay, gotcha, okay,
but there's no signatures on that, so.
Correct.
gotcha.
But we need a physical sample,
Right.
so. Do you want to see?
So this is gonna be pending? The,
Append it to paint samples, or do you want to deny it? I mean, he needs paint samples, either way, however you want to put it down, he needs paint samples,
Okay.
physical paint samples. So the next two are, you have the stuff.
So we don't do anything
for-
to this.
Is that
Correct.
like a last minute one? That's not.
No,
So confused.
I think I got messed up with trying to put it on there,
Okay.
and so
I was just trying to find it on.
he sent it to me, but I sent it back to him because I wanted the paint samples. Then he sent it back, I think, and I don't remember, I obviously didn't put it on there.
It's okay.
So 54, do you have that one?
54, yes. So they went ahead and they put in for the permit, and when I sent the updated ARB to everybody, the permit was still pending, but since then, they have actually gotten the permit approved.
Okay.
So, yes, they do have a permit.
And this is the one you helped him out with, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
So this is the original one, I'm not sure if you want the
Okay.
original.
And so is that, the one gonna sign?
That's just a copy. So you guys can sign this original one.
Okay.
Who
So-
wants the copy?
Well, we gotta look at it, see,
Oh.
I didn't see it yet.
Oh, okay.
So everything is in here, it's been approved, the permit,
The permit
And
has been approved, and
and this is the-
actually, let me see.
shed off. And it was also on how the shed was going to be. They sent directions on that? Yeah.
They went ahead and they included all that. No, I don't think he has it in there.
Yeah, he has it.
But is it in there? Oh, okay, perfect.
And it was great to me. So is this, I still don't understand, it's gonna be a flat bottom, but how is it gonna be, is it not gonna be attached to the ground, or they're gonna put, I've seen them where they have to put this things down in the ground.
Yeah, he's gonna be putting something in
Oh,
there,
okay.
and that is, he described it in the permit.
Okay,
He put the instructions as the builder wants it attached to the ground
okay,
in the permit.
all right. Okay,
I'm good with it.
you okay with it?
I'm okay with it.
Okay.
I'm actually trying to look for the actual.
Thank him for waiting for us. And thank him for being patient with us.
Oh, yeah, you're welcome. No, he's good.
Then I have it on here someplace, Michael, and I can't find it. That one for 3472,
3472.
yeah, that fence.
Yes. And now what he has done is just he's gonna have no gate.
Okay. So does that,
Really put him through the ringer.
yeah. But it still doesn't say house closed around, no gate, weather protected, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so that gate, that long gate we were talking about, he's now not gonna have a gate.
Okay.
Are we okay with that? He's just gonna replace it with a 6x16 fence on the east side of the house. I really think he should pick one or the other. One side is the PVC, vinyl plastic or whatever it is, and the other side is the wood. So he's got two different types of fences. But at this point, don't put the gate. He's gonna have a clear coat Thompson water sealer on it, sod landscaping surrounding the fence.
I'm sorry. So this is the city's website at 3454. Yeah, the permit was approved. Okay.
Cool. So no fence, you good with that? Just a piece that he's just gonna replace it with a piece of fence to go in there. Thompson water seal it. You good?
So it's not gonna be a hole, he's putting a fence up.
His
Okay.
neighbor has a fence.
Right.
He had a fence, he put the wooden fence up between his neighbor's fence and his house. Then on the other side of his house, he's got
Is
the
the-
white vinyl fence, and I think the white fence is in the back. During one of the storms before the house was sold, the fence blew down. So. All right, all approved on this one?
I'm all right with it.
Okay. And that's it for our ARBs?
We have one more.
One more.
3492. Windows and a front door.
Ooh. Exciting.
I know.
By the way, we approved the front door last month. My neighbor, it's great. It's frosted glass panels, and it's
It looks
so-
nice.
It looks nice, and actually inside this is I don't live in a cave anymore.
Oh, nice.
Wow, Anderson Fabrics windows. Those are nice. Medium brown with
She wants to sign it.
oval glass painted siding. Okay. So the door is going to be brown. Is she painting it or is it coming brown?
I think there's a picture of the. Yeah, it's coming brown.
It's coming brown. Okay. Numbers. What's yellow? Oh, it's got one for every room. Okay. Dining room. Ooh, it's gonna be a slider. Okay. Yeah, I'm okay with it.
It's not on the agenda, if that's what you're looking for.
Yeah.
She's our finding committee person.
She's getting Anderson windows.
I looked at those in New York. It was like $60,000 to do seven or 10 windows. I can't remember which one I was gonna do. It's like, whoa. Didn't you send me the ones with the violations? Did you send those?
Yes.
What's that address again?
3492.
Okay. They said I have not had time to look through. What's it there? I think I have them. Thank you. Oh, I did have the meeting minutes printed out. I thought they were the final minutes.
Are we approving this?
I have not, I don't have a problem. Do you have a problem with that? All in favor?
No.
Good.
Aye.
Aye.
This is long. So, the next is new business, the violations and fining. I sent you guys the minutes for the fining committee. Do you guys have any questions on that?
I don't remember seeing that.
They approved all three that you guys signed. Actually, no,
No.
they approved two. They didn't approve the parking. The other two they did.
No, I thought it was a fence. It said the fence appeared needs to be, the fence appearance seems to be,
Nicer, yeah.
but I thought it's done. The committee found the resident has not complied. Okay, that's
Yeah,
done. So,
Oh, my goodness.
vehicle blocking the sidewalk, that one, this is something I wanted to talk about. With the vehicles parked like that, parking that way, most of the people are using their vehicles, they're in and out, so they park there, the next day they're gone. By the time we send letters, unless it was that one guy,
Mm-hmm.
we need to, I think that needs an adjustment in the, someplace. Cause how can we stop it from happening if?
What I can do is, because right now, when we go through, the first time we go through is when we snap a picture, and then we don't snap a picture again. We just, depending on what it is, but usually it's just, yep, second violation. So for things like that, actually, for all the violations, we can start snapping new pictures every time we go out.
Cause it's also, I mean, it's in the docks, parking on the grass area is not allowed. If you look at Port Orange, Parker parking means, wait, where is it? Parkage shall mean the space between the private property line or survey of the property owner and the paved grade portion of the public street. So you can't, it's saying where you cannot park even for a city ordinance.
Yeah.
So it just seems like it's,
The sidewalk is ADA compliance, that's what that is.
Yeah. So how do we, I mean, it just seems like it's a never ending battle.
That's correct.
There's not much, it's one of those battles that you can just keep fighting but you'll lose. So you can just keep sending violation letters.
Which doesn't really do anything, it costs us money.
Yeah.
So what do we wanna do with that? Keep sending them?
Or
So,
if it's blocking the sidewalk, what we could do is called code enforcement. Because that won't cost you guys any money. You're not sending a letter. But then you have to wait for code enforcement to go out there, hope the car is still blocking the sidewalk.
And
So,
then you're standing there waiting, talking to code, and then they know it was you,
exactly.
so.
you don't have to go, you don't have to be talking to code. Code just comes out and checks them.
Yeah, but you gotta leave your name, don't want you to take them anonymously anymore.
Yeah.
So anyway, that was my issue on that.
So the issue is,
I just felt like it was never ending because my sister came over, she parked her car and it hangs over the driveway or to the sidewalk. Well, if somebody goes by to take a snap picture, she's gone that evening. She went home, then you know what I mean? So it's
so when the fine committee has their meeting,
and the car's out
what's presented to? What information is presented to? Or what do they receive? What are they going off of? I guess is, yeah.
The first meeting this year that we were supposed to have with them, they didn't show up. They had a meeting at their house. But luckily, no homeowner showed up, so it was fine. This last month, they showed up at the Daytona office.
Okay.
But what I would regularly show them is each violation that was sent, the dates that were sent, and that's what would be presented.
Okay. So let's say this property was blocking the sidewalk, and they happened to go by, and they didn't see the vehicle blocking the sidewalk. But if the meeting was held here, then you would have the pictures to show them.
Correct.
Okay, so if this homeowner does it again, they can get another violation, another fine, and go through the entire process again. Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay, so when they show up for another fining committee the second time, you would be able to show them, hey, this was the first one and you guys didn't see it,
Yep.
but here's the picture, and then this is the second one. They keep doing it, it's just that you guys are going by, you're not seeing it.
Yeah.
So you would be able to present a pattern, so.
all right. Well, that's what I was wondering. How is it gonna, because it's cured. When they go by, it's cured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I wasn't confused, but I now knowing where the location, has nothing to do with a towing sign. We can't do anything there, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. Because that would have been my question.
It's parking on, just driveways. All right, so then that's the way, then we gotta keep that current. If we do a parking one, it's gotta be just a different bookkeeping for you then?
Yep.
Okay.
Easy peasy.
Okey dokey. There we go. And then, violations. Where did it go? So you sent out some violations, the one, you sent these with the pictures?
Mm-hmm.
And that's the letter they got. Does it say, it didn't say in here if this is a first or second thing, right?
So friendly reminder will be the first.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, and then second notice.
okay. And then the third one, we put them on the other list.
Yep.
I don't know. Okay. Do we have, do we have people going this time to the next month?
I'll send that to you tomorrow.
Okay. All right. Did anybody have any questions on the ones that were sent out?
I'm trying to follow. What do you mean?
Any questions about the
on
violations that were sent?
Violations that were sent?
No, you said you were gonna send out a, like a cleaned up list, because there were properties there that were from like the previous home.
I took those off. I just haven't sent the new list yet.
Okay.
But those are all closed now.
Okay.
So,
Did you see any other than the three you mentioned? Because those were the only three previous owners that I saw.
From what I saw on that list,
Mm-hmm.
whatever I marked there was
Okay.
what I saw.
Because I take the list all the way back to January of 2024. So there should be nothing.
Yeah, I
No
didn't,
violations open before
I was
that.
just going off of the list that you
Yeah.
sent.
did you contact them about that short white fence?
Yep.
And,
They don't want to submit an ARB.
okay, so,
So they're going to be on the,
fine,
for next month.
okay.
Just out of more curiosity, did they say why they want to submit them?
Oh, because they don't feel like they have to.
Oh, okay.
All right. Because it's been there for a while, because we've been going after them? I don't understand. But you told them we were okay with what they did on the porch, it
Yeah.
just was the other.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Well, we'll see. So then when you send that to the planning committee,
Yeah.
we'll have to notice it's there. Can you send along to the planning committee the requirements for the fence? If
Yeah.
they have to be 4 feet or
Yep.
6 feet? Okay.
I'll do that.
Okay. Any questions on violations and finding, guys?
Mm-mm.
Good. All right, Ariel, I'm gonna put you on the spot. You sent us that thing for the 5-year plan that you had for us.
Correct.
Can you pull that up? I know it's in here someplace.
Yes.
Okay. According to Ariel's 5-year plan, with cost increases and such, we need to have a plan to cover our cost. Either we have to talk about increasing dues, talk about cutting cost, something. Any thoughts, Wendy?
I guess it would depend on what kind of an increase we would have to do on homeowners. That would be my question. And if that would alleviate the issue by doing that.
What did you put on there for what was the
So
5-year, what did we need at the end of 5 years?
So let me just clarify. What I did was, it wasn't necessarily what we needed for 5 years. What I did was I took our current budget and I took all of our fixed expenses, so lawn mowing, pest control, lake management, all those, and I looked at the contracts and forecasted out in 5 years not necessarily what we would need, but what the changes would be. The only one that changes is the management contract. There's a 5% increase annually. So I took that into account and I said, okay, well, everything else is fixed for now, unless they come up with an increase on lawn or anything like that. Here's how much discretionary money we have for postage and attorney or mailing or whatever, how much would we have left based on the increases? So that's what I did. I didn't necessarily forecast
No,
the
but
expenses.
it's, we're not gonna have the income to cover
When's the last time you guys increased the assessment?
2022, 2021, last time I was president.
I'd have to look it up.
I'd have to look.
I think you guys should increase the assessment.
So the issue, go.
No, I'm just saying that if, in the realm of the world, our assessments are extremely low. We don't have a plan to increase them because we need 2/3 membership vote to approve them.
You mean
Most
by
towns-
like a penny?
Mhm.
Oh God, you guys have those nasty dogs.
Mhm.
Ugh.
So it's very difficult. I mean, the
Yeah.
last time I got it passed, it was, what was it, we went from 70 to 85. We went $15 a quarter. That's $5 a month. You would have thought I was asking for the firstborn.
Mm-hmm.
So we will have an issue,
Mhm.
you know, meeting expenses. Because I'm gonna guarantee you we'll probably get some increase someplace along the line. They'll ask us for gas for the lawn people.
Absolutely. That was my thought. I
Yeah.
mean, even if you have some
And even
projection, it's,
Our
we
electric,
don't know.
it will go up. I
Yeah,
mean, they just increased electric, the FPL just had an increase. So at some point, we can't cover our own expenses, and we need to have a plan either to increase the dues somehow or decrease our cost, and I don't know how we can do that. You,
You guys could always do a special assessment for reserve funding.
Which would also need a vote.
2/3.
Does it say in your docs that you?
We've been down this road.
So special assessments and any change to your yearly assessment. Okay.
Now, mind you, wasn't it like $50 until,
Oh, for the longest
For the
time.
longest
I
time.
could go back and tell you the dates,
in the
but yeah.
last 10 years, I think we've increased it from 50 to 85.
It was $50 when I bought the house, when I moved in '07. So since '07, or since after '07 up until now.
It's gone up to $35. Okay, so back to cutting costs.
yeah, because I would imagine the number one question would be, well, what are you giving us back for that? Aside from lawn care, we don't have a clubhouse. When we know that would really have, we wouldn't even be having this discussion at this
If
time.
we had a clubhouse, we'd have a lot more costs than we got
Yeah,
now.
exactly. There's really nothing, there's no amenities,
No.
so to speak.
It's just covering basic
just
costs.
covering.
It's just basic costs that you have to cover when you own property.
Right. So that's,
So the fees that
Kind
come
of.
out monthly are your lawn, FPL.
Maintenance, your management fees.
Okay.
So the fees that
Quarterly.
are, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I just said some are quarterly.
The fees that are fixed
Yeah.
are the storage expense, the tech lockbox, property management, the insurance, the corporate report, the mowing, the weed control, and the lakes and ponds. And then, well, electric, we can come with probably ballpark, but I guess when I say fixed is those are the ones that are kind of like there. We can't
they're not going anywhere.
we can't say we're not going to spend on electric.
Right.
We can probably say we're not going to spend on irrigation or
Yeah.
whatever.
But then that goes our community.
Right, but
Yeah.
So,
that's what I
yeah.
mean by fixed. It's like there's no not paying them.
And then there's postage.
So
and-
just wanted to throw that out there. I don't think we're gonna do anything about it tonight, but you need to be aware of where we are, and we need to be aware and keep that in mind.
Mhm.
I mean, we don't raise fees to have a savings account. That's not the
Right.
reason. But to know that things are not going down,
Mm-hmm.
we need to be aware of that.
And just, I mean, I'm just gonna throw this, one uncommon, which has become common expense, are trees.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not getting any younger. So we're looking
And they're
at,
getting expensive.
yeah, that cost isn't coming down at all. And it probably won't. I mean,
No.
so, I mean, I'm just looking at that off the top of my head as far as tree expense. And if we decided to get someone to check them out, the named
The arborist.
arborist, that's not cheap either.
No.
And is that like per tree? Or would
Well,
something like
I
that, if
think-
we had them check a bunch, is it per tree?
No, it's per tree.
It is per tree, so
Far
that's at least
Well, we could maybe make a deal with them, you know?
yeah, if
We
we
got 3
have,
trees for you to come check this month, you know?
sure. Okay.
Could you check?
But it's still gonna be at least, we're looking at a $200 bill, even for a deal.
Mhm.
So, and that's money that we don't have,
Yeah,
or money that's really,
but it's with all homeowners, as your home ages, you have more and more things you need to do it to keep it up, and that's where we're at.
yeah.
Are you guys happy with your landscaping company?
Yep.
Yeah.
And you guys are happy with Clearwater for the? Okay.
Unless you can, I mean, that landscaping company, I think, is the best we've had.
In a very long time.
Clearwater's great. I've never had an issue.
But the landscape, the lawn guy, I gotta tell you, I just have not, call him, hey Bobby, can you trim that tree over there? Yep. I mean, you've talked to them.
Yeah, they're really
there, whether they were, I haven't gone to check, we're gonna have to check it out. Over, what are the 2 courts on the others, going out of Saul's, not across from yours over there, Galveston and Gelding? There was supposed to be a way to get in between there, and they were gonna clean that out this winter. I haven't been there to check, but they have done a phenomenal job, I think.
I think they're easy to approach. They actually approach us.
Mhm.
What can we do? What do you need?
Yep. So, yeah, I'm very happy with that. And I don't think we can get anybody any cheaper than that.
Mm-mm,
Probably not. No.
mm-mm.
Did you guys have a chance to look over the contract for us?
Yep.
Okay.
I got to. So, beware of that. The taxes, I signed, let you guys know, I signed that with Mark.
Here.
Perry. Okay, so that's done, that's filed. Did you need that back? Did I send it to you?
You sent it to me.
Okay. So do you need the wet version?
Nope.
No?
Nope.
Okay. All right, I'll stick that in the thing. Did we hold off on that one?
Yes.
All right.
I'll,
Let's go through the contract.
I'll go back to the expenses. I know this is not your realm, but one of the things that is not helping us is that there's a 5% increase every year.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, running the numbers from 2026 for the next 5 years, from here until 2031, it's gonna be an extra 3,800, if you compare. I mean, that extra 5 is
Yeah.
not helping.
So, because it's a contract, and contracts can be changed, can we change that or the lockbox fee? We need to go in and change something, because we cannot sustain this as it is.
Where does it say the 5%? On what page? Oh, I see it.
See it?
I didn't mark it anymore.
Oh yeah, so it does say unless a greater or lesser amount is agreed upon by the parties. So What were you guys paying last year for management fees? Do you know?
5% less.
1,100.
1,100?
Plus 100.
Plus 100.
Yeah, now it's 125 and 1155.
Which,
Go.
I'm not gonna go into it. It's good.
I know you don't like the 125.
Well, no, here's the thing with the 125. It's, so you have that one, right? Would we agree that we have not signed that one yet?
That's correct.
That's correct. So if we haven't signed that one yet, we're still under the old one.
Correct.
And the old one says,
100. So I knew you were gonna. I knew you were gonna bring this up. So I talked to Karen about it. The reason is because once you guys sign this, if we were charging you only 100, you guys would have been back charged for the 25 because the agreement is for the year of 2026.
which I know I'm barking up the
Yeah.
wrong department because it's you're not in control of that. But it's like Linda said, a contract can be negotiated.
Yeah.
But the 125 was not. We still haven't negotiated or signed a contract that says 125. So let's just leave that because
Well, I'll just tell you guys the 125 is non-negotiable. They're not going to change it.
okay.
But what
5%.
what do you guys want that to be? I can come back with a number to them. Do you want to? What was it?
Which one are we talking
Well,
about?
The per month.
what I did, I don't want to switch companies, but I call other companies.
Yeah.
Nobody else charges a 5% increase every year.
That they tell you about.
We weren't. I called 3.
Yeah.
No, I called 2, and then Century. Century never charged us. I didn't like Century, but they never charged us an additional like that. They would tell us if it was going to go up that year, but it wasn't an automatic.
Mm-hmm.
And I called 2 other ones, and they said they didn't.
Not to talk crap about any of the other management companies, but I do think we are the best. So
I know, but I'm thinking that the 5% for us, being such a small community and a small budget,
mhm.
I know we're a lot of work, but it's too much. 5%. Did they increase?
You think we're a lot of work?
I wish.
See?
You think we're a lot of work?
I don't know. We're a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I
You
think
we're
we
a pain in
are.
the ass?
I think
No,
we're,
no.
well,
I
for
don't
the
know.
size of our community, I
I don't know.
think it's a little bit,
I don't know if we're really that much work, but it's,
I don't know what to compare it to. I
Yeah.
don't know what the other,
no, I don't either. Well, I compare it to a couple other people I know of. I don't think there's a couple other companies, and my sister's company's god awful. They just let
yeah.
class
It's
action
tough. I
lawsuit by a
think,
couple people in the HOA, and it's $26,000 they spent for 100 people out of 300. So, yeah, that company's bad.
yeah.
But,
I don't know, I guess
I
maybe
don't-
because we're a small community where we see more, I guess.
Well,
it's
and to be
more can
fair-
seen.
we expect a lot.
Well, no, it's not that.
We expect perfection.
Almost every association's governing docs let the board change the assessment fees up to like 10% or even 15. So this is like it's 5% for every association.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, sorry, Karen and Chris, but are they looking at your governing docs
Yeah.
saying, oh well, they can't even change their seat fees.
Yeah,
So if you guys want to change that number, I can go back to them with a different number.
yeah, I'd say.
I don't want to be a pain in the ass.
I certainly
we should-
don't.
No, but I think we should go, contracts are negotiated, that's why
Yeah.
it's here, and I think because we can't control the lockbox, if that was up 25%, if it goes up another 25% next year, and then this is 5%, we're still, so, because we can't control the lockbox, and you said we can't change that, I'd say we just go back to what we were paying and not go with a 5% increase on our, it's just not gonna be sustainable for us, because we can't change it. We're waiting, you're writing something, no, what do you think?
I agree.
Okay.
I mean,
What's your opinion, money man? You got the money over there.
I think everything should be free.
Well, it shouldn't be.
That make my money, my job easier.
You tell that to the lawn guy too.
I'll tell that to the sprinkler guy.
That is our cheapest one.
Yeah.
And the tree trimming guy. I'll tell that to the tree trimming guy too.
Yeah, jacking the lights? I said.
I'll tell that to the light guy too.
Lights, too.
I actually saw Jack the other day, and I was out front, and he stopped by and he said, "Hey, you know a good sprinkler guy I can call?" And I said, "I don't know. You know a good light guy I can call?"
So, all right, that's my opinion. What's your opinion? I know you're not happy with the lockbox. That if they keep the 5% off of there, and if we can't control the lockbox, then that, but
My thing's not necessarily the lockbox. The only thing about the lockbox is that it's different. It's that, we're still under the old contract and we shouldn't be getting a charge. Now, I get what you say, you can go ahead and back pay it, but we're not there yet.
Yeah.
So we shouldn't be getting charged for it. But that's a separate story. Now, if you want to negotiate a contract, then I'm all for negotiating, we can do some give and take. So if we're able to come to an agreement on the monthly payment, but we go ahead and we do the 125 on the lockbox, whatever benefits the association, there's give and take. But yeah, it's two separate issues with me with regards to the lockbox and then the contract.
well, I say if we get rid of the 5% on the contract and bring it back to what it was last year, it was $1,100 a month, correct? And then if we can't negotiate on the lockbox, leave that as so and then just bring that back. Is that acceptable to you?
Run that by me again.
Take the 5% off the management fee,
Right.
so it'll be $1,100 instead of
Okay.
$1,155.
What we're at currently.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then we can't. He said the lockbox is not going to be negotiated. We can't negotiate that one because
Okay.
that is set by another party as well.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. Well, go ahead. I
No,
don't want to
I'm,
overtake what
no, don't worry about me.
I wouldn't mind go ahead and if I'd be willing to be okay with the 125 on the lockbox on a new contract, doing a new contract where we agree to the 125 on the lockbox and removing the automatic 5% increase. And if something needs to change, because I get it, expenses go up, salaries go up, you got to cover that. Then we can go ahead and we can negotiate on it and we can come to an agreement on what that price change would be rather than having an automatic 5% increase every year without
Yeah.
having a say. Because
You just can't.
that's actually what happened this year. The 5% was actually, nobody came to us and was like, hey, do you guys want to negotiate up or down? It was like, here's a 5% increase.
And I don't think that 5% was that on the original contract?
Yes.
That's okay. I missed it then. All right. So can we do that?
I can't make the decision.
No, I
I'll
know.
bring it to
Bring
them.
it to them.
though.
So
Yeah.
we understand the lockbox fee, but we would like the 5% removed. But if that needs to be negotiated and needs to have an adjustment, and just explain to them why it's a concern for us,
Mhm.
because we can't change stuff. I mean, most of them have, you can increase your dues 3% a year if needed. We don't have that, so.
I'll bring it up to them.
All right. Next is our towing signs. Do you have information on those?
What I sent you guys, so it's just contracts, and then you guys can pick what's an automatic tow, what's a sticker.
The Ligley Park for sale, don't tag. So
And these are for the cul-de-sacs.
those are
Correct.
for not for Spring Oak, because that's city owned.
Right.
So just Gelden, Gavison, Martingale, Fox Hunt, and Saddleback. Those 5.
The 5 over here.
Yeah.
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 I think
And
it's
so,
Spring Oak exists.
do they pay for the signs? Or
Yeah.
do we pay for the signs?
No.
Okay. And then they're gonna just go around and check, or?
You guys can decide.
Okay. What do we wanna do?
It could be either by call or they can just come every night and go around and find. Look.
Because it's not always at night.
No,
So can we do both?
that was my question.
I think so.
Okay. What do you think? Wendy wants both.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that's probably the fairest thing
Did
to
you
all the
see any
cul-de-sacs.
other issues on the other cul-de-sacs? Do you see
Um,
cars parked all around over the other ones?
At times, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't pinpoint,
Yeah.
but, when I'm walking the dog, you see different things. Yeah, And
So
case
usually
in
when I'm
point-
driving by, it's hard for me to check the cul-de-sacs, you know? What do you think?
I like the option of being able to do this. Piggybacking on what Linda's saying, I want to make sure, is this an issue that we've seen in at more than one property? Or is this just one? I guess, because once those signs, if I'm thinking about, if we go down that road, which it's not a bad road, but if you go down that road, people are gonna notice, questions are gonna be asked, and so is it opening up, not a big can of worms, but a bit of a can of worms for one property, or can we maybe deal with that property with violation letters? And so you're pinpointing that one versus the entire thing.
Well, if the
See
other
what
ones
I'm
aren't
getting?
doing
I'm
anything
not
wrong,
against the idea, but.
but if the other ones aren't doing anything wrong, then we don't have a problem.
Say it again.
Right,
If the other ones aren't doing anything wrong, we don't have a problem.
right.
Correct.
Mm.
But then you're also gonna get questions like, well, what do you mean? Are you gonna tow my car? You can't tow my car. We've all been here around, we've all been.
Well, because it's a private road, the city tows it, the city gets crap for towing the car or whatever.
Mhm.
What's gonna happen if they tow the car and it's our road?
They call them.
Yeah, but it's our road.
Yeah.
They know it's our road. So they're gonna blame us for it?
Oh well.
The signs will be there.
Yeah.
And that's the whole point. I mean, they're not gonna be any more unsightly a
So where are we
sign.
putting the sign? At the end of the cul-de-sac, at the beginning of the cul-de-sac? How are they gonna see them?
To the entrance of each cul-de-sac, right? I mean, is it gonna be, are we looking at every cul-de-sac having a sign? Is that what you're asking?
I think we would have to,
Mhm.
Okay, so I would think the entrance,
in each cul-de-sac.
because it could be on both
Are
sides
the
of the
cul-de-sacs though an issue in the front or just towards the actual circle part of the cul-de-sac?
The whole thing, I mean,
Okay.
it's,
Because I was gonna say if most of it's in the circle, having a towing sign right there at the end. But if
But
it's
then
the
that's still
entire,
be on somebody's property.
well, it depends on the property. With rentals, there's more of a problem too, because then you have, I mean, I've seen the cul-de-sacs where you could barely get a car in at certain times, whether it be like somebody's graduation or something like that.
But, and I don't want an issue during something like that, you know what I mean?
Right, I get it, but
'Cause I think
if,
everybody should be able to have people at their house and enjoy that and, you know.
but if some unforeseen emergency arose and services can't get in, I mean, we've had people that were receiving emergency services a lot. And I don't mean me, I've only been once and there wasn't a problem. But we've had them where,
They
there's,
can't get through.
and it was brought to my attention. Because
So-
I didn't even know, I wasn't looking.
Is there a way we can notify people in the cul-de-sacs that there's been parking issues? And we are going to put up towing signs, and if you continue, you will be towed. I mean, because if they comply, we don't need to worry about the towing guy coming in.
Right,
He can come in, but I don't want the towing company to get so excited to tow somebody, you know what I mean?
well, I'm just gonna tell you, they're all commission based,
Yeah.
so they do get excited
They get
to tell.
excited.
I know.
yeah, I don't want, I would hate to see that happen too.
But
Yeah.
we could just try an e-blast first. I don't know how well it would work, but we could set out an e-blast.
That
about
we're
cul-de-sac
considering
parking,
doing this.
Considering, yeah.
Yeah.
This has happened more than once.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
You've taken pictures.
And on a couple other cul-de-sacs that were told to me, but whether they've been taken care of, whether it be a boat, a trailer, a car. I've heard that from 2 other,
Well, if it's a boat or a trailer, it's gonna be on their property. And
no, 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 no. These are on the
Oh, I know what train you're
street.
talking about.
These were,
Yeah.
these are, yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay. That was once.
Oh, I heard many times, I don't walk the dog like I used to.
I don't know if we're talking about the same property I'm thinking about, but I called someone about parking in the middle of the cul-de-sac. Do we know if that's still an issue?
No. No, that's fine. No,
Okay.
that wasn't the cul-de-sac.
Okay.
No, this
Well,
is,
All right, let's try this. Let's get this thing going, what we want. Hold on to it, send out the e-blast. I'd like them notified that this is a, if parking continues to be an issue in those 5 cul-de-sacs, and it's just those 5.
forewarned, yeah.
I mean, Spring Oak doesn't seem to have a problem, I don't think. Because it's wider.
I was gonna say, I think it's a wider street
Mhm.
after going down there with the trees.
Yeah. That we would like, but let's pick out on that, whatever, you got the sheet?
I've got it.
Pick out what we want to have towed, just so we have it, so we can say, go ahead and do it if we need to, right?
I think too, because, and I've heard this one too, and even myself, I've had the mail carrier tell me, I can't deliver your mail
Mhm.
if there's a vehicle there,
Yeah.
okay? And because their properties are so close together and there isn't a lot of, like, especially in a circle, the circle part, there's really, you're like, what am I doing, and hope for the best.
Yeah.
So that's, I mean, these things all you have to use your sense,
Yeah.
your common sense. I love that word, common
Well, a lot
sense.
of people don't.
Right.
At my
For,
sister's house, I hate it, I don't pull on her driveway anymore, because she's just around the corner, but the people on the corner park right in front of,
yeah.
here's your driveway, and they park right there on the street, so you know.
We can't undo things that should have been done, like the garages should have been wider.
Yeah.
Everyone's driveway should have been a little bit longer, because, the human condition is to take more.
Yeah.
Even if you've already been given enough to take more. I don't know how the cul-de-sacs are structured for boundaries as far as sidewalks, because some of us don't have a sidewalk. So where does our property end too? Where does the property end if you don't have that sidewalk? So it's kind of, the only good part is, like, there's really almost, in those circles, almost nowhere you should be parking anyway.
Would other residents call if there's an issue, or is it just if one of us calls? or
They
who
could.
calls?
Yeah, anyone could go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And all towing signs by law have to have their phone number on it. So
Okay. Because I've gotten calls that this vehicle's here, but again, once I see it too, if I notice it's gone, like we were saying, vehicles are gone.
Are we talking about one property in particular?
No, I'm talking about, we have residents that just do their little drive-bys too, and have called me because they have my number, and let me know of other cul-de-sacs that, because they have property in a particular cul-de-sac. It might not be in their cul-de-sac it's happening, but they see it. And so they're like, well, why, again, it's that, well, why are they able to do it, but we can't do it? Or why,
Well, what are they complaining about?
the way the cars are parked
How are they parked?
in front of someone's driveway, like what you were saying, that little piece, or the sidewalk, or, not that there's much you can do if somebody's in their driveway. They're not gonna tow a car out of a driveway. No, but, things like that. Not enough room to go down that street if emergency services were necessary. I've been asked that,
park
you
like
didn't
that.
even, you didn't even notice. Well, they're on both sides of the
Yeah, that's what
street.
I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Oh, yeah.
What's your opinion? See the smoke.
Have we ever contacted the homeowners that are having issues?
Some. I mean,
Have
by the time I checked out whoever else,
They're gone.
they're gone. I mean, I'm
But
not
that's
running out my
probably-
door either.
Is that gonna be the thing, is if you go to call the tow truck and they're gone,
Have we sent the violation letters?
I know a couple people have got parking violations in the cul-de-sacs. But then again, when I go through my second drive and I don't see it, I'm like, okay.
Now, I'm gonna use for instance, the boat on one of the cul-de-sacs that parks in the street, because it's not in a circle, and I was called a few times and about it, and you know, it's a rental. The house is a rental, and I don't know if that's been changed, if that person doesn't rent it anymore, if it was one of those, if it was a, you know, a Verbo or a Airbnb or whatever. I don't know if it was a rental, the person's living there all the time. But I don't know if that was ever addressed, because that was not your company. We were dealing with that one.
I don't have an issue with this as long as we've exhausted other measures and that we know that it's not one or two properties. If it's a widespread problem and we've tried addressing it, whether it's with email blasts or calls or violation letters, and it still doesn't happen, it's like, okay, fine, all right, we get the towing company. I assume you call and they're in there in about 30 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay. And it gets taken care of. We've tried everything else, you guys don't want to pay attention, okay, deal with the towing company. I don't have an issue with that.
the signs may be a deterrent.
But
Yeah.
if we haven't tried that, I would suggest trying that first. And I know that you mentioned that other people are calling you, but without knowing what they're seeing or what's going on, you know,
A lot of it
people
was,
say stuff.
yeah.
Sometimes it's accurate, sometimes it's not accurate.
yeah, yeah.
So without us being able to see and knowing exactly what's going on, it's like, okay, what's really going on? Are they just pissed off at their neighbor, or is it something?
Because they're not sending me photos.
Right, exactly. So
Yeah.
you see where I'm going. I see this as a good option, a definite option, but a last resort option. And I know that the signs will probably be the deterrent, but they will also be
Argument.
an argument. It's like, what do you mean you know, people start arguing even if it's not them. You know, it's like they probably park their car the way they should every time, but they see the sign. It's like, what do you mean you're going to go ahead and tow my car? It's like, well, you park your car the way you shouldn't have a problem. But
Yeah.
So we want to start with sending out an e-blast. Just saying, I'll send like a rough draft to you guys, but basically saying that if the parking issues don't become less and less, that eventually,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I'll send a draft to you guys tomorrow.
I mean, I don't know, I mean, if we wanna reiterate that they're private cul-de-sacs, it's not public. So, you know, the HOA has to help with this. And this is our only resource or recourse on it. I don't know, is that something we wanna open up or not?
what you could do is you could put it out there and test the waters, see what type of reaction you could get, and say, you know, there's been issues with parking in some of the cul-de-sacs, and they're private cul-de-sacs, there's rules. If this problem continues, then the association will have no other recourse than to implement towing.
Yeah.
So now you're putting the word out, and then you're also seeing if anybody starts getting pissed off at just the idea.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. So, but let's go through here, we'll figure out what we wanna put on this, in case we wanna do it, and we don't have to, we can just tell him, go ahead and do it, right? 'Cause it's not something we have to vote on, or do we?
No, not
He says
really.
no.
Illegally parked.
Yeah,
What's illegally parked?
wrong side of the street,
I'm assuming.
parallel, double
yeah.
parked.
So do you want that to be a sticker or automatic tow?
Oh, they do stickers.
Yeah.
Now, wait a minute. So if they put a sticker on,
Yeah.
I'm assuming the towing company gets paid when they tow the car. If they come out and just put the sticker on, who pays for them coming out?
Nobody. They don't get paid.
Okay. They just do it out of.
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure that
Yeah.
we're not going to get a bill
No.
for putting a sticker on.
Okay.
Well, they got parking on the grass.
Is it on there? Is parking on the grass
Yeah,
there?
park on
Okay,
grass.
yeah, because I don't, illegally parking covers a,
Yeah, but I do illegally parking that way. People, if you got a street, you can't park here and park here, that's illegal. You can't park if you're going this direct, if the traffic goes this side, you can't park that way,
Right.
it's illegal. So,
is it illegal here, because I've never had I've never done it, but every other state I've lived in, you could not park across from someone's driveway.
So technically here, I'm sorry, go ahead.
no, I
Yeah,
just said
I
they
don't
do
know,
it out loud.
is that illegal? I don't know if that's, because that would fall under that, right?
I don't think so.
But I don't know if that is or not.
I don't know about a cross, but technically you can, the way I understand it, you cannot park in front of a person's property unless the owner has given you permission. Or let me rephrase it. If somebody that you have not authorized parks in front of your property, you can say, I don't want them in front of my property.
Wow, really?
I'll look it up.
Well, we don't have that, we don't have that, we don't have that.
We do have
Trailers,
grass.
we have grass. Sticker or tow?
Well, what will a sticker do?
It's like a warning.
Yeah, warning.
It's a warning?
Yeah.
Okay. And who keeps track of that?
Can we do like a sticker for a first offense and then yeah, do they track that
I mean,
or do we
who's-
track it?
Good question.
Because ideally, I'd like to sticker them all for the problems, and
Yeah.
then the next time,
Yeah,
tow
so,
them.
so they're getting a warning, yeah.
Can we do that?
We put it in under additional requests. Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, so how do we mark it there? Taxing your brain today.
Put S on all the ones you want to do, and then under here we'll say sticker for first offense, and then
Not parking in parking space. I don't think that we don't have parking space. Resident and visitor parking. We don't have permits. Tag would be let's do that one I would say an automatic tow.
Yeah.
You don't have a tag on your car. For sale, we don't have an issue. We don't do that. Invalid tag, that's the same thing. Do a sticker for invalid because it could be expired. Flat tire. Handicap mark. Backed in doesn't bother. Park on street. They can park on the street, you just have to park legally.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have dumpsters. No visitors pass. We don't have a loading zone. We don't have an office. Inoperable. Parked on sidewalk. Double parked. Fire lane. We don't have a fire lane there, do we?
No.
Abandoned, towed, automatic, expired tag, sticker. Well, invalid tag or expired tag, what's the difference? No tag's automatic. Alright, so flat tire, do we want a sticker for flat tire? I say sticker and then tow after parked on street. Legally? Illegal? I mean, that's the question on that one.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So that one means sticker
Yeah,
for that? Okay.
so it's basically giving everybody a warning,
Okay,
and then the next one,
Oh,
so
then
sticker
the-
at the first offense and then tow.
okay. And is that an A for automatic?
Yeah, for an abandoned car. What do you think?
I would say for parked on street, is there any way that we can modify that for parked in the middle of the cul-de-sac, so in the middle of the street?
Where did I, wait. which one? Hold on. That was my question on that. Because we can park on the street, we just gotta park properly on the street.
Yeah.
But they also have to realize, they're not full-size streets.
Right.
They are, that's why the city didn't take them over when the builder built the development, he didn't build them wide enough.
Yeah.
So the city said, not a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so parked in the middle of cul-de-sac, you want a sticker or an automatic?
The first offense is a sticker, and then everything, I think, would be on, I don't know.
I think something like that should be automatic. I mean,
I agree.
Okay.
yeah,
If you're parked in the middle, then
You're-
it means that
you're
emergency
impeding traffic.
vehicles, yeah.
right, yeah. And if you're doing that, you're doing it out of spite more than anything.
So where did you move to?
Hawthorne Village. Like right in the middle of Port Orange.
So you don't live close by anymore.
That's right there. I added maybe like 2 more minutes on my travel.
Alright, so that's all good there?
Yep.
Alright, so then, we got some
So what are we doing with that? Is that
bits,
we're gonna wait?
This
or
is an in case, yeah.
in case of,
we're gonna send out the
Send out the
e-blast.
e-blast and then you guys
Then
monitor it, tell
Monitor
me
it,
it.
Yeah.
If we keep saying, hey, it's not happening, then we're good to go. Alright, so property maintenance, pressure wash. Alright. I called the guy you talked to, or you told me to call. That Dustin, I think his name was. And I talked to a guy I know, Wow on Wheels. And then you called too.
A to Z in Bold City.
Yes. And asked for two different estimates. One just to do from Fox Hunt down to the lake,
Okay.
and the
Thank
other
you.
one was to do that plus Saul's to Fox Hunt.
Yep.
On both sides. Dustin Maury is, where'd the other one go? He has a cash one too, and I said, we're probably not gonna do cash. And I thought he broke it out. Oh, there we go. Alright, so sidewalk from, Fox Hunt to the pond, $195. to do, I don't understand how that's so hard, much higher, to do this in sidewalk. I got something missed on here. Oh, each side was $395. So total is $985. That's this one right here, I don't think I sent it to you.
No, I'm looking at
Yeah.
the one he's just
So
speaking.
that was $985. A to Z pressure wash. Didn't I get two?
Just do it there.
It's there. Told you I'm tired. Alright, for him to do the sidewalk, Country Manor, 2 Sauls on both north and south side, $300, and $150 to do the curbing on that. This one didn't print off right, so I don't know what I'm looking at. So that total for Sauls in Country Manor is $450, and then the sidewalk is $300 from down to do Fox Hunt. So $450 and $300, $750. So $875, $750, and then Bowl City is Sauls. Wait, country subdivision proposed. Which one is this one? Sidewalk from Fox Hunt Court to Lake is $278, and then the 2 sidewalks on Country Manor, $725. So he's that 900 plus range. Then, okay, Wow on Wheels, totally different. Common area side from Sauls Road to Country Manor, and then sidewalk from the lake, or from Fox Hunt to the lake. It's a bundle deal, $500. For both.
We had 2 companies that were emailed, right? And we have how
Yes.
many? Okay.
And we have 4 in total. She got 2, and I emailed you 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I did Dustin's, where's that one? And I did this Wow on Wheels. And he actually told me to call Dustin too, but Dustin was $900. And then pressure wash is gonna be like $700.
So how much was wheels? 500 total.
Mhm.
So it's 500, 750, 985, and 1,030. Those are the 4 totals.
When we're talking Fox Hunt to the pond,
The end of the cul-de-sac,
so,
the end of the cul-de-sac to the pond, there's a sidewalk and a gully there.
all right, so it's not the entire sidewalk
no.
of
It's
Okay.
just from this,
that section right there, okay.
and then I figured I would check out the other 2, because I know nobody ever does those, because that part of Country Manor is common area. And we should do something on the front end too, but I just,
What's the 4th one? The 4th one that you got, Wood on Wheels, and what's the other one?
Dustin.
Dustin, the guy this guy told me to call him, because I said I need more, and then you told me to call him, so.
What's the curbing between Country Manor and Sauls?
So you
What
got your
is-
sidewalk, and then you got the road, that little gully that the water runs down in, the curbing.
Can we see the wheels one?
That's not city?
Well, it is.
It is,
But
but
the
they're-
sidewalk city too, but we still have to do it.
Okay.
I don't think he's doing curbing on that one, didn't say. But when he does my house, he does the curbing.
And that's the $500 one?
I did not call the other, I used 2 guys, I used this guy and Cha-Cha Squirrel.
Cha-Cha Squirrel.
I said, he's from Turkey, I said, where did you get the name? It was my son named the company.
I was wondering, because we use them somewhere else.
Cha-Cha
It's like-
Squirrel?
Yeah, I would have never imagined it was pressure washing. I would have imagined it was like animal control.
Yeah. No, his son named it.
That's cute.
That is cute.
Family business.
I'm missing something.
Yeah, I did. I don't know where it is.
Oh, okay. What was that small, that one?
All right, so Bold City is approximately $1,000.
1,003. Yep.
What is it?
Bold City,
Yeah.
so no, I'm saying no to that one.
And then, the Dustin, he asked if he could fill up water like at my house. And then I said, well, then I gotta get reimbursed for water. Is there a way they could fill up water on the, from the sprinkler systems?
It's gonna be well water. I don't know. No.
No.
And that's the $500 one that you're talking about. Oh, he doesn't need any help.
985.
Oh,
I asked,
okay.
I said, you got your own water? He goes, yeah. I don't know.
The $500 bill is they got their own,
And I said, Larry, you got your own water? He goes, yeah, because when he does my house, he uses my water.
okay.
But I said, for here, you're not gonna have water. This guy asked for water. These guys did not.
A to Z and Bold City have their own water.
So they're paying for their water.
Yeah.
He wants to pay for water, and he's $900, so he can,
Okay.
he's over
So-
the Bold City.
So $750 is A to Z, and they have their own water. Are they doing more than the,
They had curbing. Okay, so A to Z says they'll do the sidewalk.
no, I mean the
North and
$500 guy, is he doing the same?
You know, he's one of those guys, just give me it, you know what I mean?
Right.
Common area from Saul's Road to Country Manor. Sidewalk to Lake off Fox on Court. It's a bundle deal.
He's
No.
giving a bundle deal.
Now, all of these, because some of these they put from Country Manor to Saul's. So
Yes.
from Country Manor, it's Country Manor from Fox Hunt. They're all,
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Fox Hunt to solve.
basically, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
But both
that's,
sidewalks.
right. both.
Right, okay, okay.
And then from the end of the cul-de-sac to the lake.
Is the sidewalk on Fox Hunt really bad?
It really is bad and it really needs to be replaced.
Okay, because A to Z is doing a pre-treatment and a post-treatment,
Yeah, it's bad.
but you didn't say that on the other sidewalks.
And what's
so I was
that?
just wondering.
I wonder what does that even mean?
I don't know, well, this guy Dustin, he was gonna, the guy at the corner of Fox Hunt and Country Manor, he's got the dogs there. His is rusted, and this guy was gonna put a treatment on there for the rust. But that is because it's shaded,
Mm-hmm.
it's pretty black. So,
So,
Which one did you say was pre-treatment?
The 750 A to Z. They have pre-treatment and post-treatment, but only on Fox Hunt, not on the other.
yeah,
Okay, that's the only one that said that?
I think so. Yeah.
yeah, my second page didn't come out right.
I don't know.
And which one did you say, does your stuff?
so this guy.
He did my
is
driveway,
Where did they
my sidewalk, and my gutter for $75.
And Bold City and A to Z came, where do they come from? Are they just companies that?
I use them everywhere else.
Okay,
Yeah.
what's your,
A to Z is lovely. I love A to Z.
Okay.
Bold City, they're expensive.
Mhm.
I mean, they're good, but they are expensive.
We're looking at a $300 difference.
what do you mean by they're good? Like,
Bold City,
yeah,
I wouldn't spend as much money as they charge.
okay. No, you said they're good, I didn't know
Oh.
if maybe they had some special treatment where their cleaning lasted longer or something
No,
like
Well,
that.
they've got a heated element.
They do a heated element, but I don't know what it
Okay,
It really does.
gotcha. I just didn't know what you
Yeah,
meant
no,
by
no.
they're
To
better.
remove paint,
Okay.
stains.
They're
surfaces.
offering more, but do we really need it? We need it just to be washed.
Because we're not using any chemicals, right?
Well,
They're
this
talking
guy wanted
environmentally
to
friendly
put
chemicals.
Stuff on to get the rust off the sidewalk. Because if you look at that Fox Hunt guy in the
Yeah.
corner, his driveway, from his driveway all around the corner, because his sprinklers get on there, on the public part, and it's rusted. So this guy was gonna treat that,
So that it wouldn't rust,
we'll get the rust off.
but it'd be an
Pressure washing.
ongoing,
Pressure washing doesn't necessarily get the rust off.
Right.
This guy pressure washes his, and it looks nice. He actually does, that guy actually does around his corner and partway down Country Manor,
right,
where his property would end. One day he said to me, I'd like to go all the way down, but I just can't physically do it.
yeah.
So he was gonna put something in there for rust stop and all. Pull up his thing. If we paid him in cash, it would be $700. On Dustin.
And what's he
So-
want, 9 something?
$975 if we pay him with a check, so it's $395 for each side of Saul's, or Country Walk. $395, $195 for Fox Hunt. Subtotal
Oh,
$985.
the other page you're missing is on the back.
Then, where is this?
If someone wants their driveway cleaned for free, let us use their water.
What? It doesn't say
Yeah,
that.
it does.
So, now that I'm looking at Dustin's thing, I just want to clarify
Yeah.
something. He did my house.
Yeah.
That company did not do my house. So I called, was it Pressure Clean USA,
That's what his says.
but he's got a different name on it. So
Dustin
I'm
Murray
wondering
Pressure
if he's
Washing.
trying to
Start his own
go
company,
off on his
yeah.
own. So I know that I gave you his
No,
number,
yeah.
but I went through Pressure Clean USA, not necessarily
And
him
I did, because I
individually.
had his number from him too, from this
Okay.
guy. And I looked it up online and got the number, so it's the same number.
Okay,
So I don't know what the deal is.
okay. Yeah, because when I saw that, I'm like, wait a minute, that's not who I used. And then when you started talking about him needing to hook up, when Pressure Clean USA did my house, they came with a truck. They brought their own water.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So I'm not feeling confident with this one.
okay, yeah.
Are you?
Which one is that again? No.
And then they asked me to say, hey, if you pay cash, we're gonna get you $200 off.
Hmm.
That sounds like a new company. Like,
But
Yeah.
he came in his Pressure Wash USA truck,
All right, well, yeah.
and I don't know.
Oh.
And then the Bold City, that's $1,000. I don't know if you
No.
want even.
Now, one thing I did want to mention on these estimates. So there's also for the fox hunt, the one that goes out to the lake. So this area is, this curve that goes out to the lake
Yeah.
would need to be cleaned, but it also gets a little mossy and slippery right this
that
area
front
here.
sidewalk.
So if they can hit that, like just around the corner of the sidewalk right there, before you get to the driveway, not all the way, because that's a little bit of an issue there also.
I thought that was part of the cleaning. No?
I know A to Z and Bold City are. I told them specifically about that spot.
Okay.
Your people.
don't
I
know.
just want to clarify,
Yeah,
make
yeah.
sure that they
Right.
didn't just do all the way to the.
Yeah, that's what started this conversation. was
Yeah,
that.
Right.
exactly.
Right.
So imagine we went out there and cleaned
Yeah.
everything other than that.
Yeah.
'Cause I think Larry would do it, but, I'm liking that A to Z,
I am too.
I agree.
even though this is the cheapest one, I like the estimate better.
It's what, $250 cheaper?
Yeah.
Wait,
No,
is he?
A to Z is.
More, yeah, that
This is-
one's cheaper.
Yeah.
Yeah, $250 cheaper. But,
Wait, let me look at this again.
there's also pre-treatment of the concrete surface prior to cleaning, as well as post-treatment.
Which one's cheaper?
He's 500. A to Z is 725.
$750.
750. Yeah.
$750. But they're also doing pre and post treatment applications. But I don't see that on this one. It doesn't say anything if this was necessary.
Where are we seeing A to Z is 725?
They have a
$450 and
$300
$300.
300 for the sidewalk from the lake, and then where's the other one?
For
There
curbing
it is.
between
Came
Country
to-
Manor.
He's got, there's two estimates.
two,
yeah,
For A
right.
to Z. So,
One says, one is for 300, which is just sidewalk
Yeah.
cleaning from
And
Fox
one
Hunt
is
to
for-
the lake.
Right.
and then
And the
there's
other one is
$450.
450, which says sidewalk cleaning from Country Manor to Saul's, both north side and south side, and then curbing between, okay, Country Manor, okay,
Yeah.
I see it, I'm sorry. I
So-
was reading it wrong, okay.
I mean, this way we know we're getting our curbing done, we know we're getting I don't know, I like that, I mean, it's a little bit more money, but sometimes you get what you pay for.
All right.
So,
The only thing I see on this though is there's no pre-treatment or post-treatment on Country Manor.
I didn't see it at all.
Well, I see it on the sidewalk cleaning, under $300 on the second page, where it's Fox Hunt to the Lake. They're doing a pre-treatment prior to cleaning as well as a post-treatment application to ensure optimal results.
I think that one we do need to make more of a pre-treatment,
Okay.
because that is like
So what-
slippery. I think the other one, they're dirty, but I don't think you need to do that, I think you
Well,
can
the-
power wash them.
You were talking about the rust from the,
But
we're not gonna worry about that.
Because if we take the rust off, part of his property is gonna be rusted, and part isn't, you know what I mean?
Right, okay. I just wanted to
Yeah.
clarify that there won't be any pre or post on
Yeah.
Country Manor.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, I agree, you get what you pay for. I mean, I'm not saying that we wouldn't get,
It's $250 more. I mean, Larry's pretty good, but he's one of those guys, you know what I mean? He'll do that for you, no problem, and, you know, but being that we're spending other people's money, I
Yeah.
like this, because it's,
yeah.
you know,
Yeah. So,
we need a motion.
I'll make a motion. Are we considering both? We're considering doing both Fox Hunt and
Yes.
Country Manor? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll make a motion to accept the estimate from A to Z pressure washing for both the cleaning of Country Manor from Fox Hunt to Saul's and the cleaning of the sidewalk on Fox Hunt that goes out to the lake.
I'll
For a
second,
total of $750.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. There you go. Michael, will you handle that?
Yep.
Okay. So, anything else that we need to address tonight?
I mentioned it earlier, I am a little concerned about the dead pine that's on the common area, because it is the way it is
Between
leaning.
the back of Saul, or
Yeah,
back to
Saul's,
the-
yeah, Saul's
to
to
the residents.
residents, yeah.
Okay.
And it is bent. I mean, I took a picture of it, I don't know if you wanna see the picture.
Well, it's probably just froze from the, what do you call it, from the freeze. So, I don't think it's an emergency, do you?
Because I can see it. I don't know if my eyes are playing tricks on me, that it looks like it's bending more and more. My biggest concern is the neighbor's fence. And that was the neighbor that we cleaned up behind his place. So, but see how it's bent? And I wish I could have got a better picture of it. But it's dead. I've been keeping an eye on it since, and everything's falling in my yard. Also, all the pine thingies.
Yeah.
Before I forget, the pressure washing, we do have a line item in reserves for common area pressure washing. If once everything goes through, if accounting could know to take it out of that reserve line.
Got it.
Yeah, I think a couple of branches fell off it already on the
Yeah.
common area,
New
so that's
size.
why I know it's
I see
dead.
it.
Yeah, that's,
So
That's a
are
good
the trees
indication.
on Saul's your guys's?
Well,
I would say
we
they're,
have common, we have
The
this
common
common area
area.
behind the salt, their homes, to the
the
ditch.
ditch, yeah. Yeah, that's, we paid to have the area cleaned up, the trees and
Yeah.
whatever. I could
Storm
call
Don's. Who
Don's.
did it last time?
Yeah, they did it, and they did a good job. They'd have to stump it too, right?
Yeah. Why don't you see what they would charge?
All right.
And if you don't like the price, I have another really cheap
Okay.
company. And they're good. They're not
I mean,
just
it's
cheap, they're
not-
good too.
I'm not a wizardress yet. I got enough crystal balls, but I don't know when that will fall over. I don't know how weak it was that it killed it, why it died.
It froze.
I know it froze,
Good,
but it's the only one that died.
Yeah, but those Norfolk pines, the ones that are on like Ed's property over in Pennsylvania, and I saw another one, they're all brown and those aren't gonna come back.
Yeah, I think it's the bent part that's a little on the scarier side of anything, because
Yeah.
it appears to be bending more and more, and we've had these windy days.
So you're
maybe
gonna call
I'll
that,
call Dawn's.
anything else, or are we ready to adjourn?
I'm ready.
I'll
Okay,
make a
let's
motion.
make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
7:21.